Well, when it rains, it pours. I am back again today. Thank you for setting me straight on my hands. I don't deserve you people. You are so kind and sweet. A lot of folks were wondering what the skinny pants pattern was that I was working on, and it is this one. Kwik Sew 3807. I adore this pattern. It is one piece. One piece. Now this was a pair that I made, and I was looking them over. They fit great, but it looks like this fabric had the up and down stretch, although it does have a little bit going side to side. The top is finished with, you sew elastic straight to the top of the waistband and you turn it down and zigzag it into place. A little bit of my elastic is showing, but I love that finish for pants. And I made this a little too big. So, you know, they're very, very skinny fitting. And I need to take the waist in just a tad. The fabric called for on Kwik Sew 3807 is stretch denim, stretch twill, stretch corduroy, stretch velvet, double knit, and stretch gabardine. So they are looking for stable knits, not like legging fabric. And I do once again want to say that I love this pattern. I looked up another pattern for straight pants that I like. I found it in my Simplicity winter book, and it's this one, 8465. If I can hold that still. These books are pretty heavy. But this came out of this Simplicity book. And this was winter holiday of last year. I do not see 8465 in the newer books. So it may be discontinued. There's no rhyme nor reason to what they discontinue. And speaking of discontinued, this is discontinued. So we're not doing this for the 60s dress. We may actually have a bit of a stumper going on with this 60s dress. I'm not keen on what Simplicity has for re-release of their 1960s vintage patterns. McCall's, no. I didn't look at Vogue. What I'm thinking I might do is use one of my torrents of vintage patterns. Now I know that you will not be able to get a hold of the exact one that I use, but what if I pick one in a very general style, like a trapeze dress or an A-line dress? I absolutely love that style from the 60s, the dropped waist. A couple people objected to that style, and that's fine. I can go with something a little more universally flattering, and I think that an A-line is. Now, having said that, I know there will be people who say, I hate A-line, they look horrible on me. So I doubt we're gonna be able to pick something that everybody loves. But I could use one of my vintage patterns, and I could do a caftan even. I have a favorite caftan pattern with a little round yoke. We're talking extreme Mrs. Roper level of comfort because it just falls from the yoke. So 60s. I had a couple other questions about this dress I wore in the video with Colin, and you all were saying, where did you get that fabric? Well, I'll tell you, it is quilting cotton. It came from my mother-in-law's supply, and she must have gotten it eons ago because she really doesn't sew anymore. And she has a lot of fabric, so she offered to let me have this. And I do love the colors in it. I'm wearing those orange and pink earrings again because they go with so many things that I have. That's basically my pop-in for today. I'm going to look through those vintage patterns. I'm going to choose a 60s dress that has a lot of other patterns available. And I'll try and find a current one, but I really wasn't coming up with anything in my counter pattern books. I was able to get more bengaline at Hobby Lobby, and I almost didn't buy enough because when she was rolling it out, I asked her for 2 1/4 yards. When she was rolling it out, I thought, oh, that's way too much. But see, in my mind, I was folding it selvage to selvage. So I got home and I thought, did I even buy enough? I folded it crosswise and I have just barely enough. In fact, they might be ankle pants. So I'll tell you, I'll be glad when those things are done. 3807, excellent pattern. You can put zippers at the cuffs. They have instructions for that. If you decide not to put the zippers at the cuffs, you're gonna need a little bit of a slit to get your foot in and out. So, thanks again for your sweet comments. I will try to get over my hands because you're right. They work. They're good hands. In fact, guess what they made today? I'm gonna go get it. Hang on. I think this might be my first ever successful chocolate cream pie. I used the old Betty Crocker recipe for vanilla cream pie, and then they have a little addendum at the bottom if you want to make it chocolate. And you have to stir it constantly while it's on the heat with a whisk. You just have to stay there. You can't turn your back on it. And then you have to temper the eggs. But I know this is not a cooking channel. Sorry. I do love to cook and bake. So I'm gonna sign off for now, and who knows, I might be back tomorrow or Saturday with my vintage patterns because I keep saying I can't wait to show them to you, and I really can't. So, and these are new vintage, not that I had in my stock already, but that some kind souls sent to me. Like I say, I'm not deserving of you folks. You are so nice, so encouraging, so generous with your compliments. And once again, forget Simplicity 8415. It is officially discontinued. So when you see patterns that you love, buy them. I'm hoping for a sale at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they're going to keep the $1.99 sales. They didn't have a sale on patterns this week or last, so we're going to have to wait another week or so and see what they do. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.